Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So, I had this crazy idea during the lockdown that I was going to create art for all 890 Pokemon. I don't know if I'm actually going to do that, but I started today and what I did was I went into Excel and I randomized all the numbers to see what order I'd do them in. And the first one to come up was actually wheezing, which seemed pretty insensitive for the current state of the world. So I ended up moving him and I started with Goldeen instead. One of my other motivations for doing this is that usually I have friends come over and we do art together. It's something that I've done all my life and I've really been missing that. I wanted to stream, but I found out my internet was too slow. So this is as close as I can get to being in a room with my friends and creating art. So you can see I sketched Goldeen out. I don't know what I was thinking with this because I really wanted to make it completely out of paper. But I sketched her out first, and then I was trying to figure out what paper would work. And I'm trying to use up lots of my scraps that are around the house. I have to say that I did 3 Pokemon today, and Goldeen was the worst. I don't know if it's because she has some pretty complex shapes, or that I'm out of practice and just haven't made anything recently. But she didn't come out so good. I don't know why you're here listening, but you'll see. You'll see how she turned out. I thought about using some of that gold paper, but it didn't really match. I had trouble getting her coral color since I was mostly working with scraps and washi tape. So I tried my best, which you'll see in a little bit, but it's not right. So at this point, I cut out the body, I cut out the horn, and I think I'm about to do the fins. Or the eyes? The eyes, yep. And I wanted to try to use more textured papers because I thought it would make it more interesting. So I made the lips out of this shiny paper. But no amount of good paper could make this one good. It just. I know eventually, if I actually stick with this project and don't lose interest, I'm gonna have to do Pokemon for Sword and Shield, which I've never played. I don't own a Switch, so I'm a little worried that I'll get to one of those and really not be motivated because I won't recognize it. And yeah, I don't think I'll be motivated. But I did hear that a lot of those Pokemon are food shaped, which could be kind of cute and fun. So maybe I'll like it. Oh, and then here, I think I'm doing the eyelids, which I ended up making one too small, and I think I tried to hide it with a little bit of marker, but you can still tell that the eyelid does not cover the eye in the end. Yeah, that's not so good. But this is part of the reason I randomized them because I know I wanted every Pokemon to have a fair chance of being really good or really bad. So, yeah. And I did 3 Pokemon today, and I spent an hour on this one, and I have so many regrets because the other two I did in a half hour each, and they came out so much nicer. I definitely overthought this one, but that facial expression is, yeah, that's priceless. Oh, sorry, drinking tea, not very well. Oh, so here I'm doing the fins, I guess. And again, I don't know why I drew it on the background paper when I was just gonna draw the shapes again on other paper, but that's what I did. Oh, jeez. I think one of the other reasons I was really motivated to do this is that I just bought like a bunch of used 3DS Pokemon games because I'm cheap and I didn't buy them 5 years ago when they came out. So I've been playing Mystery Dungeon and the new, what is it? The new version of Ruby. I'm playing that as well. So I tried to like do some of the lines that you see on her fin with a little bit of marker, and then I started to use two different types of washi tape to do that back one. I started with this pink, but I ended up just covering it with the orange. I realized that like this art is not good. I'm probably going to title this series as like recreating the Pokédex with subpar art. I think that would be fitting. But the fact that I decided to call it either like subpar or mediocre took a lot of pressure off me, so I could just have fun and just play around with the materials that I have. I decided to go over the lines that I made again to put them on top of the washi tape. I thought they would show through more, but they really didn't. See me making sure that all the glue is good and outlining it so that it shows up. I did that because at first I thought I was going to keep it on the white paper, but then you'll see where I went overboard and made a very intricate background for a crappy Goldeen. If you're here, I don't know why. I mean, if you're one of my friends or family members, hi, like, thanks for tuning in. Miss you. Miss doing art with you. But to anyone else, I think you can find better art videos than this. This is an interesting choice. I mean, you're more than welcome to be here, but I don't know why you'd want to be. So I took all these little blue circle cutouts to make the background. And then I was like, oh, I should have made scales on her. I should have seen if I had white and orange ones instead of doing this for the background. But I tried to do like more of the darker blues at the bottom of the paper, so it seemed like the water was deeper there. But yeah, yeah. I think at this point I was rushing because I really wanted to eat too. So I don't know if in the footage you can tell that like I'm shaking the table and just going for it. I guess I don't mind messing up Goldie. She's not a favorite. If I mess up Bulbasaur though, I'm gonna be so mad at myself. That was my favorite as a kid, and still. So, as long as I don't do Bulbasaur dirty, we're good. I think this is about it. You'll see me wrap up. And thank you so much for watching. I'll try to keep doing these. Maybe at some point I'll even do good art. Thanks. Take care. Bye.